Here everybody Lance the Pantsuiter, and I figured, hey, E3's over. I guess I should do my little E3 predictions video already. And since nobody on Skype who I can really talk about on E3 with, well, they didn't watch all the shows, except for, I think, Locke, and Geotrix. Geotrix is good. No, he probably wouldn't want to. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do this myself. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just get on with this. What I'm going to do, and just tend to go to order from how I'm going to go about conferences, I'm just going to go about which happened from, like, first to last. So, we're going to start off with Microsoft. Easily the worst conference of the entire thing at E3, honestly. Like, I just cannot get into Microsoft. Like, literally, pretty much how it went was, you like first-person shooters? Here you go, you can play this. It didn't do it for me, honestly. It was just, like, they made so many mistakes in the thing, and, like, you guys know how, like, the whole thing with Microsoft is they're going the whole, you use games, you have to pay for all this stuff, Kinect watches you, which is really creepy, because I don't want the Kinect to watch me, which, that kind of freaks me out, honestly, if a console sit there and watch me in my room, and how, like, if you have Netflix, of course, it'll, like, turn your Xbox 360 off, or do something, I forgot what it says, like, if the Kinect sees, like, maybe, I think it's, like, more than 5 people, or something like that, because it can't say public viewing. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm doing my little, like, what's the thing, you move your fingers, like, quote thingy, whatever, you know what I mean, so that was a really big turn off, like, they didn't really here's the thing, though, they didn't mention any of that, the controversy that's going around. Microsoft didn't say a word about it, and that really is going to hurt them in the end. They also, announced that their console is going to be, $499, so, well, US dollars. So, yeah, if you want an Xbox One, you're going to pay $500 for that. I will not be buying an Xbox One. It honestly, it's I'm going to say it's one of the worst consoles, but it's just a turn off, because, like, all this stuff I've been hearing lately about Microsoft, like, something about, like, the US soldiers or something, pretty much Microsoft makes it harder for them to cancel their Xbox Live subscription, which isn't their fault. They're going to have to fight in a war, and you're going to sit there and make them pay more for a console that they really can't do anything about, which is stupid. They also pulled the Sega Saturn on us and pretty much saying, there's a new model of the Xbox 360 out. Yeah, go ahead and buy it. Our new system is coming out in, November. I think November or December, something like that. I'm like, why would you ever do that? I'm like, why would you make a new model of a system that's about to pretty much just, like, be dead when a new system's going to come out? And I'll guarantee you this, people are going to have more Xbox 360s than they are going to have Xbox Ones. I'm guaranteeing that. Like, maybe people who like Halo and all that will get an Xbox One. I don't know why you would. I mean, it's just a matter of my opinion, but I'm not buying that piece of shit. I'm sorry. It's not worth it. They also showed some games off. Well, of course, like C3. Minecraft, because, it's an indie game. Yeah, Minecraft was an indie game. And then it got real popular, and I still don't see the big fuss about Minecraft, but that's just me. I'm trying to think. It's pretty much the same thing as you're going to have on the PC. Minecraft, I don't really get the big difference. It's like, oh, it's special. And it's going to be on the PC, and, like, a few months later, they showed off a Metal Gear Solid 5, which will be on the Xbox One. Yeah, I'll just buy that for the PS4, but I'm going to get in the PS4 later, because I'll be doing them probably second last. So I didn't really care about that. I'll get it on the PS4. I like Metal Gear Solid, so I'll save that for PlayStation. Trying to think what else. They showed off, some third-person shooter. It didn't even have gameplay. It was really just a CGI trailer. So, yeah, that kind of turned me off. It's pretty much, I don't even know what the game was called. That's how boring, like, it looked, Like, color-wise, I thought it looked kind of good, but we didn't see any gameplay, so it kind of was like, okay, I have nothing to say about this. Another thing about the Metal Gear Solid thing was, for some reason, like, I understand they had to keep speeding it up because it had been really slow, but it really made it kind of awkward to watch, and they did that. They also showed off, Halo 5, or, we don't really know, they just said Halo, so, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when they showed, Master Chief, where he, like, took his little robe or whatever off to show his fate, or his armor, I thought it was Ansem, Seeker of Darkness from Kingdom Hearts. It's the first thing that popped in my mind. And then they walk on like that big... Was it a robot dragon or something like that? A big robot. I don't know if it was a dragon. It's a big... It's my... Crap. It's my robot dragon voiced by Morgan Freeman. Or Samuel Jackson. With President Morgan Freeman trying to stop the aliens. Naruto abridged reference right there. Titanfall. It looked like Call of Duty except with a robot. That's pretty much it. You get in the robot, you pretty much have less of a frame to see. So I will not be picking up Titanfall. Because is that Xbox One exclusive? I don't know. I won't buy it either way. I think it was. I think it's a new exclusive for that. I'm trying to think what else they showed off. They shut off a game. I don't know if it's supposed to be just indie or if it's for like just gonna be like for Xbox One or if it's gonna be like on like PS4 too. But it reminded me of Limbo except with more color. I'm pretty sure like the same creators of like Limbo probably working on this game. I'm trying to think of what else they showed off. That's how boring it was to me. Like, I really can't remember most stuff they did. Oh, Killer Instinct. Yeah, Killer Instinct. Remember that game? It was fun. But nobody remembers it hardly, and it's not probably going to sell well. And also, something about it is, when you get the game, you get a free character. You have to pay for the rest. No joke, that's actually been confirmed. If you go around and look on the internet, look up Killer Instinct, Xbox One, probably on Google, you'll probably see that, which is complete bullshit. Xbox One and Microsoft in general, they're just trying to get money from you. Like, that's why I'm not buying their stupid system. I'm not letting your Kinect sit there and watch me in my house. I'm not going to sit there and be like, hey, you have too many people watching Netflix in your house. Turns off your Xbox. I'm not going to log in every 24 hours. That's complete bull. I have to log in for every 24 hours. What if I'm going on a trip? I can't do that then. I'm not going to pack that thing around with me. I'm trying to think of what else there is about it. No used games, that's stupid. Like, honestly, it's not really a big deal about used games. I never have got it. Half the time if you buy it from, like, a GameStop or something, half the time it doesn't even work. So, experience, But Microsoft in general was just another disappointing year. Honestly, though, I'm going to say this here. The Microsoft conference for this year was better than the past 2 years of the Microsoft conferences. Because the past 2 years it's just been Kinect games. Halo 4. It's been about it. So yeah, that was a pretty big turnoff. The Microsoft conference was easily the worst of this year. So I guess I'll move on from that. What was next? EA. EA actually this year they pulled a upset. I actually thought EA was going to be really bad this year because they've been going down a lot here lately. Voted worst company in America 2 years in a row now. But EA they pulled an upset this year. They weren't the best. I can say this here, but they did pretty decent, actually. They've announced a new Star Wars Battlefront game, or Battlefield game, I don't remember what it's called. Which, looked pretty, we only saw like 10 seconds of it. Not really gameplay, just like, thankfully by Star Wars Battlefront, or Battlefield, whatever. I don't really care. So, yeah, I kind of didn't really care about that. I'm trying to think of what else there is, EA also announced Mirror's Edge 2, which was really awesome. So I really like that. Mirror's Edge is a pretty fun game. I'm looking forward to 2. Of course, open world. It's pretty awesome. They showed off some more Battlefield 4. Not really huge in first-person shooters. I prefer Battlefield over Call of Duty, because Call of Duty, I ain't gonna get into that. But I probably won't even buy Battlefield 4. If we, maybe one day, I think JT, Creeper T, he has the Friday Fight Nights with me. I think he owns 3, so maybe one day may, that's the keyword, may, do a Friday Fight Night of that, but I don't really know. Then they talked about sports games, didn't really care about that. That's all I really remember from EA. They pulled an upset. I'll admit, they weren't terrible. They were decent at the most. I kind of actually like their conference just from seeing stuff. Apparently Battlefield 4 can have up to 64 players online in a match or something, which was actually really, really cool, so I like that. But yeah, we'll move on from EA to Ubisoft. Actually, something about Ubisoft is, somebody said this on Twitter, on Intom64's Twitter, I think it's where I saw it, and they said this, and this is actually true. it's kind of weird this year that EA and Ubisoft kind of switched, because last year EA was easily the worst, probably, of the conference. I don't know, Microsoft probably was worse last year, but EA was really bad, and Ubisoft was really good. This year, Ubisoft wasn't, they weren't that good at all, and EA was actually pretty decent. Ubisoft had a lot of problems, though, this year that really, really turned me off. I'll go ahead and get in the first, and a lot of people are probably going to agree with me on this, but the host for that, like Aisha, is that her name or something like that? Yeah, she was kind of weird on stage. I mean, I didn't really mind, like last year a lot of people didn't like her. I didn't really mind her last year, because I guess I could stand her. But this year, oh my god, she got on my nerves. Like, there's times I had to just mute her. Like, I couldn't listen to her. Like, she got really disgusting at points. She was like, it's like, yeah, I got some blood dripping down there. I'm like, what the fuck? This is a game convention. But I don't know, but I'll go and get into the stuff they're talking about. They showed some more Rayman Legends. That actually looks really good. I'm actually probably going to buy that when it comes out. I may wait, though, because Origins went down in price drop like really fast. So I don't know if Rayman Legends will do that or not, but Rayman Legends looks really fun still. Their new Tom Clancy, I think is his name, new game, what the crap was it called? Let me look it up. The Division, yeah, that actually looked pretty decent. It's like an open world RPG. It looked decent. We saw more Watch Dogs. It still looks pretty fun. I'll probably get that. Probably. Like, it looked fun, but I don't know if I'm gonna be like, oh, Watch Dogs, I'm super hyped for this. No, but it looks fun though. We saw some more of. I think, what else did we see? We saw one thing, or is this a CGI trailer of like a dude, for instance, like saying he reminded me of Gaston from Beauty and the Beast, just talking about how awesome he was and stuff, and then like the end of the trailer, like he's like some dude pisses him off, and he's like, "You mother beep beep beep," a fuck sandwich, Yu-Gi-Oh Bridge, thing there, but it's pretty much like that. I can't really exactly remember the exact same words, but they also announced the Rabbids TV show, which will apparently be you can apparently interact with it. So yeah, I really want a kid to see a kid run up to his TV and just start screaming at the TV so the rabbit could scream. Nobody wants to see that. The Rabbids, I've heard they're really bad, at least from Geotrix, and I've seen a lot of Rayman fans that hate them a lot. So yeah, I probably will never watch that show. Actually, I'm gonna go look up like stuff like the E3 conferences. So please hold on for 1 second, guys. The Crew actually was pretty much what that game was gonna be. It's pretty much a car game. I'm saying this, E3 had a lot of car games. If you guys noticed, like we had Microsoft had a car game in theirs. EA had a car game in theirs. Sony had one in theirs. Ubisoft had one in theirs. Technically, Nintendo had one in theirs. What was up with cars this year? Like, by the way, they actually did show a car, I think, either in the Microsoft or the EA one, which is really fucking awesome looking, but that's just me. The Crew, though, it's pretty much an online game. You can play with your friends. You can pretty much form a crew to take down some like criminal organization, at least from what I got from it. It looks for a car game. I mean, I may just about to play with some friends online. But I may see reviews of it first, because, nothing really interested me. The only things really in this conference that really, spoke anything to me were Rayman Legends and that other game I was talking about, but that was really about it. Let me think of let me see if there's anything else that I'm missing. Trying to think what else is there. Trying to think what else is there about Ubisoft, because I'm forgetting something, but I do not remember. Oh, South Park Stick of Truth, that's what I'm thinking of. It's a really funny trailer. I'm actually looking really forward to that game, actually. It looks really, really fun. Of course, I'm a huge South Park fan. I love the show to death. So I'll probably be picking that up. If it gets good reviews, mind you. If it gets, like, really bad, then I'm not going to pick it up. I might just get a rent or something. But it has a lot of comedy that I really like about it, so I will be checking the game out. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see. Maybe we'll have like a apparently it'll be multiplayer, so maybe we'll have a let's play of that with some friends one day, or a stream or something. I don't know. So that's all I can think of. So now we'll move on to Sony. Sony here was they had honestly Sony didn't really have much to prove here, but they did. They brought their A game here at E3 this year. They pretty much announced used games will be available for the PS4, which was really awesome. They announced the price, which will be $3.99 US dollars, of course. By the way, about E3, I was missing Mr. Caffeine. I was kind of hoping he would have shut up, but he didn't, so I was kind of sad. But Ridge Racer. I don't think was that Mr. Caffeine. I don't know. But they pretty much said used games, the price is gonna be cheaper. They pretty much just got up to Microsoft. And they really didn't say it like this, but you pretty much got this. It's like, Microsoft, listen. Your fans are gone now. There are fans. We are the top shit again. We are going to be the best that no one ever was. To catch them is our real test train, as I call it, Pokemon. If you're my best friend, whatever. That's Sony. But, Sony they didn't really have to do that much here. But they did. They pretty much took the gun, shot Microsoft in the foot, and pretty much said, listen, you're going to be dead probably in a few years. Your console-wise, probably not computer-wise because you have a lot of money. But console-wise, you guys are probably going to be left in the dust after we drive off. And, all your car games. But Microsoft, Sony pretty much, they rocked this conference. They had more of a focus on indie games. They announced that their new online server, if you will have to pay money for this, which kind of did suck, but that was the only thing. But it's cheap. It's like $5 a month, which Xbox Live is like $10 a month, which is still really, it's bull crap. But I don't mind having to pay $5 a month for the Sony thing, because say you already have a PS3, if you're a Plus member, you're a Plus member on the PS4, so that's fine. So at least they're doing that. Also, what was another thing they talked about? As I was saying, I don't mind the $5 thing because you get like 2 free games that are actually going to be like indie games. Microsoft, they said you're getting a free game a month, but it's like games that they've been out for say it's 2013. They know it's like, oh, you can get Halo 3 for free, and that game's been out since 2008 or 7. It's been 5-6 years. Honestly, if you want to play Halo 3, then you probably already have, or you probably played Halo 4. Even though I haven't played Halo 4. I haven't played a Halo game since Halo 3. But I don't really get the point of Microsoft just doing all that. Sony, though, they were really good this year. They showed the God of War collection for PS Vita. I didn't really care about that, but they really did this year. They said, they talked about the Vita for a little bit, and they talked about, all the stuff that the PS4 can do. And that was the lowest point of the conference, I will admit. It was a little boring. But near the end, they topped it off. I'll get into one thing, especially here in a minute, that a lot of my fans are really going to be like, Lance, why didn't you talk about this more? But I'm going to. Just wait. They already know what I'm talking about. But they showed a lot of stuff this year. I was impressed with that Order, 1816 or whatever the crap it was. Honestly, that kind of bored me. I didn't really care too much for that. I was like, it looks I may play it when it comes out, but I didn't really care. I'm trying to think what else there was. I'm trying to think. They did, though, this year. Sony, they brought it all. I was kind of shocked we didn't see, Ratchet and Clank or something this year, though. That kind of was, strange. But since, the movie's getting announced and stuff, or got announced a few months back, that kind of got me. I was like, well, whatever. And they're probably working on a Ratchet and Clank right now at the moment. Trying to think of some other stuff Sony did. They brought the table. They're indie developers, they can come work for us now. They don't have to be published. Free stuff every month, which is really awesome. That indie games. I think what's the game called? That new. I think you're a vampire or something. I don't really know what you are, but it's kind of I don't know. It's Minecraft or something. I don't know. But you get free games every month. Sony, they really did. They did really well. They even made fun of Microsoft. If you go on the PlayStation or Sony YouTube channel, you'll see a video pretty much saying how to trade your games, and it shows I know the guy's name. I can't think of it. One of the guys from PlayStation. It's step 1. Here's the guy the game. Thank you. Into the video. I laughed so hard, but it was just so good. I guess I need to get onto this part because this is where I had a little fangirl moment, even though I'm a boy. But pretty much when they announced, well, pretty much Square Enix got up there and like, all right, here we got some shit to tell you guys. So like, pretty much like here, we gotta let go, and they showed some footage of Final Fantasy 13 Versus. It looks really good, but they actually said at the end of the trailer, it was like, instead of Final Fantasy 13 Versus, this will be Final Fantasy 15. I didn't even know there was a 14 they could announce it. I guess that's how underwhelming it is. But I'm really glad that they're making this game because it looks really, really fun. But is it just me or anybody else notice that the main character of that game looks like Sasuke from Naruto? Just me. My friend Ungodly Games also noticed that. He's like, we were on Skype. He sent me a message. He's like, dude, this guy looks just like Sasuke from Naruto. But the game looks phenomenal. Apparently, it's going to have sort of gameplay kind of like Kingdom Hearts. So, I mean, I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, as you're going to see here in a second. But I was really impressed by that. That game really impressed me, so I'll probably buy that when it comes out. Now, to get to the thing in the room, the elephant in the room that, you guys want me to talk about probably. I was excited to say this. If you want to see it, there's a trailer up in here. Hell, I may even edit it in right now.
Your mind's made up?
Yeah. It's just, they really need me. I have to go. I am who I am. Because of them.
I hope I edited that in, because if I didn't, I'm really lazy. Whatever, though. But pretty much, they finally shown it. Well, I'll say this here. When Tetsuya Nomura showed off the Final Fantasy 15 trailer, he goes, I have another trailer to show you guys. So they started it as Kingdom Hearts. So I was like, oh, it's just Kingdom Hearts 1.5. I don't really care then. And out here, like, people have been sending me rumors all day about Kingdom Hearts 3 being shown off here. And I was like, yeah, that's fake. I'm like, that's never going to happen. Well, that made me a little bitch. Because they showed off a teaser trailer of Kingdom Hearts 3. It looked awesome. In case you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel and you're watching this here, like my first video of all time. Well, it ain't my first video, but this first video you guys are watching. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I've been one of my favorite games of all time is Kingdom Hearts 2. I've waited almost 9 years now, I'd say. It came out like what? Kingdom Hearts 2 came out either 05 or 06 here in America. It's been almost 9 years since Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. And I was really excited. Like, if you were watching the stream with me, I had my friends Creeper T and Israel Marino on there with me. And no joke, I pretty much screamed. I've been seeing stuff all random of people being really excited. Like my friend Geotrix, he's literally excited. We're like literally since that game got announced, every day on Skype we sit there and talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 for like 2 hours. Like what we want to see in the game and stuff. But Square Enix, it's just about damn time, honestly. Like for real. Like the Tetsuya Nomura, he said like, he's a little too early to shut off the game, but honestly it wasn't. He says I wanted to please the fans for this one time. And he's like, all right, you did this, and apparently the game is gonna have. Apparently, like, the shading is going to be different for every world, which is really cool. I'm kind of interested to see what they're going to do with all the new, like, properties that Disney owns now. Like, if they're going to have, like, Marvel stuff in there, like Star Wars. I want a world where you pretty much play in the Death Star and you have Deathpool as a partner. That'd be amazing. But whatever though. It looked phenomenal from what we saw. Kingdom Hearts 3 will be a first day buy for me, and I'll definitely buy it. It looked phenomenal. That's all I can really say. I was super excited. Like, I've literally talked so much about it. Like, I've pretty much just like burned myself out on talking about it. So ain't really much I can really say. But that was the end of the first day of E3, and I woke up the next morning to watch a whole nother. Well, it wasn't really a conference, but it was Nintendo Direct. Nintendo, they were gonna show off some new stuff. They already said, like, this year we're gonna show off a new 3D Mario, Smash Brothers, a bunch of other stuff. And we all knew, like, Retro, they're working on something, so we're pretty sure we're gonna see that game. I'm gonna take a quick drink of my tea, guys, so just give me a second. I've been talking for a little bit. I love tea. Whatever that. But they pretty much, Nintendo, they did this Direct because they need to sell more Wii U's. Because the Wii U last year, Nintendo was awful. Like, I only cared about 2 games last year from Nintendo, and that was Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, and Paper Mario Sticker Star. We all know how Paper Mario Sticker Star turned out. It sucked. But Luigi's Mansion 2 was the only really good game to come out of that. Apparently New Super Mario Bros. U is really cool, but I don't have a Wii U yet. I'm not buying it until stuff comes out for it. But Nintendo, they had a lot to do this year. And this year, they needed to play it safe. Because if they didn't, they fucked up more, they're not going to have any more Wii U sold. And pretty much this year, that's what they did. They played it safe. They played the Smash Brothers card. We all saw it coming, but I'll get into Smash Brothers later. Because, Smash for Smash, we all love Smash Brothers. But, I'll start off what they did with the conference. First off, they started off with Pokemon X and Y. The game looks fun. Later on in E3, they would talk more about Pokemon X and Y. Like, they showed some new Pokemon. The lion, like the little fire lion cub, is adorable, and I'm going to use it. They showed a new dragon type off. It was like a flying dragon. A flying and dragon type. I don't get the point of that, since a dragon can mostly fly. But, the game looked fun. Apparently, it's going to be like in the last game, we're going to be stuck to, like, the, grid movement still, which kind of sucks, but apparently you can use, like, skates or something to be, like, less constricted, so that makes it better. It's their first 3D Pokemon game on a console, on a handheld, so I understand, but I'm not going to be even mad. It looked fun. We saw, like, new stuff about Pokemon, like, well, they kind of said something about Pokemon Ami, or Amini? I don't remember how you say it. It sounds like anime when you really said it, but, it's pretty much, you take Nintendogs and put Pokemon in it. It's pretty much it. Never played Nintendogs. Apparently you can make your Pokemon friendlier, so I guess, or maybe you can level them up. So maybe it's kind of like the Dream Eater part of, like, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Maybe it's like that, I guess. I honestly kind of missed a lot of that part, because, the stream I was watching on Ustream, because I don't know why Nintendo Direct, like, Nintendo thinks, oh, we have to use Ustream for Nintendo Directs. It's stupid. Ustream logs, they lag awfully. Like, honestly, you should use Twitch for that. Like, it's just a better idea in general. But, I missed a lot of that, and I just went back and watched it after the show was over. But Pokemon X and Y looks fun. I'll probably get it day one when it comes out, so. I'm trying to think what came after that. Oh, not new Super Mario Bros. Precious new Super Mario Bros. But Super Mario 3D World. Now, Super Mario 3D World, Nintendo, they're playing it really safe with this one, especially, like, what they're pretty much doing for this game is it's going to be the first ever multiplayer 3D Mario game, and that, honestly, that's going to be fun to play, is a 3D multiplayer, a multiplayer 3D Mario game. There you go. It looks fun. I can say that. It doesn't look anything like, brand spanking new, but it looks fun to say the least. So we're getting a new power-up, which is the cat suit. Honestly, I like the cat suit. A lot of people probably disagree with me on that, but I kind of like it. Something interesting to do with this game, though, is you will not be playing as just, like, 2 mindless toads. You don't get to play as Wario and Waluigi either, which kind of pisses me off, but I'll be fine with that, because, In this game, you have 4 players. You can play as Mario, Luigi, Blue Toad, and Princess Peach. If you can tell where this is going here, this is kind of supposed to be like a reminiscent of Super Mario Bros. 2 USA. Pretty much actually they have the exact same powers. Mario's the balanced character. Luigi has his little jump, where he kicks. He's kind of like more. What's that I'm trying to think of? He can still jump by and does that little kick, He's probably gonna he's like the worst character in Super Mario Bros. 2. I'm still gonna use Luigi a lot in this game though, but because you can pick this time like if you want who you want to be. Unlike in Super Mario Bros. Wii, like if you're one player, you're pretty much stuck with Mario. But Peach, of course, like in Super Mario Bros. 2, she's gonna be the best character to play for people who are like younger or aren't really good at the game. Toad is of course gonna be like the hard mode kinda. And he's gonna be faster than everybody. It's pretty much Super Mario Bros. 2 if you put that in 3D and mix some Mario 3D Land with it. Mind you, I think Mario 3D Land is the weakest of the 3D Mario games, but maybe like this game looks fun. Honestly, I like the from the gameplay we saw, like the from the whole you're pretty much riding on that boat or like a dragon or something. That actually looked pretty fun to me. We will be getting to that on the channel here. We will be getting to that game. I think they said the game comes out this year. We'll probably be getting to it next year for a Let's Play, probably. So it will be a multiplayer Let's Play, probably with the Friday Fight Night guys. So yeah, I guess look forward to that next year if I have a Wii by then. Trying to think what else came after that. Mario Kart 8. Actually, this really put a shocker on me here because honestly, I'm like, oh, it's just Mario Kart. I really don't care about Mario Kart, but this year, honestly, Mario Kart probably was one of the best games they showed. Actually, okay, I'm not gonna talk about Smash yet, but the game looked gorgeous. Literally, like I've never, okay, I always liked the Mario Kart games, so I've never really been super hyped for one. This is the time that I've actually have hype for a Mario Kart game. What they're pretty much doing is they're taking Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart 7, putting them into one gorgeous looking HD game, and they're adding gravity with it, so it's gonna be a pretty awesome game. Of course, as I said earlier, Mario Kart 7 has like the whole customizable gimmick. You can customize your kart. There you go. Which looks cool, actually. I just hope in this part they start you off with better parts than they did in Mario Kart 7. Because if you played online with a crappy part you got at the beginning of the game, you're going to lose. So hopefully they'll make it more balanced this time. Especially the AI, hopefully. Oh god, they hopefully fix the AI in this game. Because it was awful in Mario Kart Wii. And 7 it wasn't too good either. But Mario Kart 8 looked really fun. It comes out in the spring next year. So it'll be fun, so I'll probably get that, and we'll probably do Let's Look At, probably Friday Fight Night, and yeah, Mario Kart 8, I gave it a like, because I liked it, how it looked. Trying to think, what came after Mario Kart 8? I think it was, Monolith Soft, X. They're just calling it X now for a prototype, no, they really don't have a name yet. It looks phenomenal, a gorgeous looking game, RPG, made by people who made Xenoblade Chronicles, which apparently is really good. The game looks awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Like, honestly, I never played Xenoblade Chronicles, but I'll get this game because it looks amazing. You can pretty much ride giant robots. They can transform into cars, which is freaking awesome. An RPG of Transformers, which will be good. That'd be amazing. Yeah, exactly like Optimus Prime, but it looked really fun. I'm looking forward to that, so I'll be getting that, and maybe one day Let's Play. I don't know. But it looked really, really good. Trying to think, what was after that? Oh, Retro's new game. Now, this kind of disappointed me. I was really looking forward to a new Metroid or Star Fox game, and sadly I didn't get that. They're making Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Now, let me just say this. I'm glad Donkey Kong is getting more games, because honestly, on the GameCube, I don't think did Donkey Kong even have... Well, he had the Bongo game, but I never played that. So I didn't really care, and I didn't play it, but Donkey Kong Country Returns was a solid platformer. I'll give it that. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I can't talk today. Looks fun. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it looks fun, but I don't know, it's just disappointing. Like, I just wanted a new Metroid game or Star Fox, but they're playing it safe with a 2D platformer. So I understand why. The only thing that sucks about it, though, is, like, Retro, they've said they're going to take 2 years off after that, which really disappoints me. So that means if we do get a Metroid game, we have to wait longer, so You know, it looks fun, and I think the Kremlings, they're pretty much dead now. They sell like the villains. It's gonna be Vikings. Like, does that mean King K. Rool is dead too? Because I hope not. Because I actually wanted King K. Rool in Smash 4, but whatever. It's just a 2D platform. It's Donkey Kong Country. Like, that's all I can say. I was disappointed because I wanted like a Metroid or Star Fox game or something, but a new IP would have been cool too. But it looks fun. That's all I can really say. The same with Super Mario 3D World. It looks fun. They play it safe, but it looks fun. Somebody sent me a message over Skype. Let me check this. Let me see this guy message. But what was after that? That's all I can think of what the Nintendo Direct that they showed, I believe. Did they show Bayonetta 2 in that? I don't really know. I guess we'll talk about Bayonetta 2. We first saw, this is the first time we saw gameplay footage of it. It looks fun. They cut Bayonetta's hair, actually. A lot of people got really mad about that. I don't know why. But, yeah, Platinum Games. Apparently, Bayonetta 2 one wasn't good. I'm expecting Bayonetta 2 to be fun on the Wii U. I'll probably pick it up. Another thing about Platinum Games, I think they showed did they show the Wonderful 101 on that? Wonderful 101, though, looks awesome. It looks like Pikmin except with superheroes. It looks amazing. They didn't show Pikmin 3 off in this either, which actually really got me. Pikmin 3 also looks fun. Didn't show Yoshi's New Island. That's what it's called, Yoshi's New Island. It looks fun. I'm worried it's going to have new Super Mario Bros. Syndrome, though, on Yoshi's Island, but it'll be Yoshi's Island. It'll be fun. Link to the Past 2, get an official name. It's called A Link Between Worlds. Also looks pretty fun. A Link to the Past is a really good game. I'm looking forward to this. But now, let's get to it. Well, here. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to the one that most of you guys probably want me to talk about. Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers. You know what? I'll show the trailer first. I'm going to edit that in. And then I'll get to it. But Super Smash Brothers, in case you saw the trailer, hopefully if I remember to edit it in there, they brought Mega Man, which really made me excited to see Mega Man. They also brought the villager from Animal Crossing, and the memes for him have already started. I'm going to kill you in front of your family on Christmas morning. Oh god, the villager is gonna be so awesome. But the CGI on that looked really, for the trailer was, looked really good. I hope for like the intro though, they actually make a really like, you know, a new intro like Melee instead of like how Brawl was just cutscenes from the adventure mode, because that really disappointed me. We also got another new a newcomer for the game aside from like Mega Man and the villager, which was the Wii Fit Trainer. She's a joke, like I guess she's a joke character. But God, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was weird, but when I saw the trailer, I laughed. I had a good time watching it. Honestly, what I'm gonna do is, apparently that game is gonna have another story mode, because Namco, of course, is helping make it, and that means the online will hopefully be good, because apparently the Tekken and Soul Calibur online games are really good. But, what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna go on, like, the online, I'm gonna troll people playing the Wii Fit Girl, I'm just gonna kick the crap out of them. What I'm gonna do is, because, as you guys know, I've done a Let's Play over the Smash Brothers series. Of course, that Let's Play is not finished now, because, you know, I finished it with Brawl, but now I have to go back and finish it with Smash 4, and then Smash 5, and, you know, but, and also be doing the 3DS game. I'll get to the 3DS game here in a second. I'll do 3DS game here right now. 3DS game looked fun. Of course, it looks more like, graphics-wise, it reminds me a lot of Melee, because it's pretty much, you know, 3DS is pretty much just a portable GameCube, in your pocket. But, even though I don't really take my 3DS and keep it in my pocket, but, you know, I must play 3DS games at home, but, it looks fun from what we saw. Of course, that 3DS is going to be harder for them to make, since the 3DS is, you know, it's a handheld, so, but I'll be picking the 3DS version up. I'm expecting the Wii U version to be better, of course, because I can do a lot more, since it's a more powerful system than the 3DS, but 3DS version looks fun. I'll have fun probably playing online with it. Hopefully it'll be good online. It probably will be, since Sakura did pretty good with the Kid Icarus Uprising, but that's the only thing. Brawl's online was awful, so I'm kind of worried about that, but that's just me. Smash 3DS, though, it looked fun. I'll probably be getting it one day. Apparently, Mega Man will be in Smash 3DS, so people who are looking forward to that can look forward to that. I'm guessing the Villager will be in there, too, since he was in Animal Crossing, New Leaf. So, yeah, I guess look forward to that. The Wii U version, though, looks phenomenal. I'm kind of worried, though, that Mega Man will be a broken character, because he kind of looked a little broken to me from how, like, not broken like he was going to be like a bad character, but broken like Meta Knight, how he was in a Brawl, but it's just me. Something I'm wondering, though, actually, is that at the end of the trailer, of course, we saw Mega Man land down and we saw the Yellow Devil. Is the Yellow Devil going to be a boss fight in the game, or is he going to be a playable character? I don't know. Also, is Dr. Wily going to be a playable character? Because that'd be pretty cool. See, like, I'm pretty sure Sonic's going to be in the game, of course, because Sega, Nintendo, they did that partnership and all that. So, if Dr. Eggman shows up to fight Dr. Wily, like, screw the death battle episode, you know. I want to make them fight in a Smash Brothers game. So, that'd be pretty awesome to watch, though. But yeah, Smash 4 looks awesome. It's Smash Brothers, honestly. What can I say? I just hope the online's better. Gameplay-wise, though, if it's just me, I noticed that it looks more like Melee, though. Like, gameplay, like, the speed-wise looks a lot more like Melee to me. Other than Brawl, I understand, though, because, apparently from what Sakurai said, Melee is pretty much the gym. Like, out of every game he's made, he says Melee is his favorite. So he thinks that's the true sequel to the original Smash Brothers, not Brawl. He says he does like Brawl a lot, but he said, like, Melee's just the game for him. So I'm guessing Melee will be more focused on stuff like that. Announced today, actually, I saw this on Twitter, and I saw this, like, on an actual article. Sakura has confirmed that tripping is gone. Thank God! But, also, I'm trying to think, what else did they talk about? For right now, Sakurai does not have any DLC planned for the game. He said maybe someday they'll have DLC, but for now, he's just worried about getting the game done. Another thing I kind of noticed, though, like anybody just was watching the trailer, although you were watching earlier, probably if I remember to edit it in. But, did anybody else notice that Link in the CGI, he looks a lot different from his in-game model? Like, his face-wise, he looks a lot different. That's just me. I mean, I'm not, like, getting real mad about this, but it's just a little nitpick. Not really a big deal. Like, I'm just like, oh, he looked different in the CGI trailer than how he did in the actual gameplay. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy the game because of that, but I'm gonna buy the game. But Smash Brothers, it's Smash Brothers. It looks fun. I'm gonna buy it first day for my Wii U and the 3DS version. So, yeah. I'm trying to get some other things I can talk about. I really didn't watch any of the indie game conference thing. They kind of had that, like, it wasn't really a big deal. I don't think anybody streamed it, but I didn't really watch it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not really huge on indie games. I'll play Super Meat Boy and all that, but that's not really big into indie games. I'll play them if they're fun, though. But, I can only think, what else can I talk about before I end the video off? Since it's been going on for about 40 minutes now. 41 minutes, technically. They talked more. Well, we saw some more Sonic Lost World from some stuff, like a demo. Sonic Lost World, of course, looks extremely fun. I'll be buying it. The Wisps are back. There's a Saturn Wisp. Notice that the gameplay looks like Sonic 3D Blast, which is going to be on the Sega Saturn. You get a Saturn Wisp. That's pretty funny, Sega. It looks fun, though. Apparently, from Jared Conner, what he said on Twitter, is that, like, the best Wii U game he played the entire time there, which was cool. Of course, Smash Bros. They didn't have a Wii U, they didn't have... Okay, Smash Bros. They did not have a little demo you can play, but we got to see Sakurai play the game as Mega Man. I guess I got playing as Mario, but Sakurai won, of course, because he's pretty beast. Sakurai! I'm kidding. But Sonic Lost World, though, looked pretty fun. Pretty much the Saturn Wisp, pretty much what it will do is it pretty much turns stuff into Minecraft. It made me laugh when I saw that. But Sonic Lost World, of course, looks extremely fun. I'll probably be buying it. So, yeah, I have nothing else to say. In terms of conferences, I guess, I can go from, like, best to worst. I'll go worst to best. The worst was easily Microsoft, then Ubisoft, then Nintendo. You know what? Nintendo and EA, they were tied for me. And then Sony. Sony was the clear victor of this E3. So, yeah. I'll be buying a PS4, probably. Not the day it comes out, probably like a few months after that when I see some new stuff come out for it. And I'll buy probably a Wii U next year before this year's over. So, yeah. I've been Lance the Pants. You've all been wonderful for listening. And what do you guys think who won? Okay, who do you guys think won this E3 this year? And what is the game you're looking most forward to? Please comment. Not have to like it, but please comment and tell me what you think. I'd love to hear what you guys really thought about this E3. Would you say it's the best in years? Probably the worst in years? Probably just Of course, best conference game you're looking forward to the most. I'm trying to think. I had another thing that was stuck in my head if I can think of it. Which console will you be buying also? Will you buy Wii U before a PS4, Xbox One? Will you buy the Xbox One over that, or will you buy PS4? But, yeah, I've been Lance of the Pants. Y'all been wonderful, and I will see you guys some other time.